What is up, Nerdgenic Nation, and welcome to yet another live stream watch party. Today we are doing episode number 7 of Peacemaker on HBO Max. I'm super excited to be here. Super excited to have yet another episode of Peacemaker I hate to say in the books because it's not officially in the books per se as of yet. But welcome to the stream. Let's pop, I think it popped up and then it went away. I'm your host and resident superhero nerd, Aaron Waller, and thank you so much for joining me on today's live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited, like I was mentioning. If you're here with me live, make sure you let me know in the live chat, as well as hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell notification so you miss out on any future live streams or any videos in general. We have another one coming tomorrow, which I'm almost done editing. We have one on Saturday, which is going to be my history of video, so you don't want to miss out on that. There'll be a playlist probably at the end of this video with all of those. There's a new episode every single Saturday, so you want to make sure you don't miss out on those. We're going to have some awesome content next week that I already know about, so you guys don't want to miss out because there's some really cool stuff coming down the pipeline, especially from Ash. Russ is having some videos coming up. I have videos coming up. We don't have Boba Fett next week because that ended yesterday, but we still have I think next week is the finale of Peacemaker. Doesn't matter. We're still going to have fun no matter what. And we're going to live stream the shows that we are able to, hopefully coming up next with Kenobi and, it would be Moon Knight and then Kenobi in May. Moon Knight's in March, I think. So that's super exciting. We're going to have more live streams coming up starting, I think it's next month. I think after Peacemaker ends, it's going to chill for a minute, but we'll be back for plenty more. So don't you worry. Like I said, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification so you miss out on that. But just in case, you also want to follow us on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of the tags are going to be at Nerdgenic. So that's the way you can find us, and we'll be able to make sure if you follow us that you get any awesome news, announcements, when articles post at nerdgenic.com, and obviously when we go live and have awesome video content. So make sure to follow us across all of the social media platforms. But today is episode number 7 of Peacemaker, which is called Stop Dragon, Dragon, My Heart Around. So I'm guessing that is related to Peacemaker's dad, the White Dragon. So it should be pretty interesting to see how things come to a head. I haven't been spoiled about the episode. I have heard that there's something either very interesting in this episode or something that is making a lot of people happy. So we'll find out in this episode. But I've been loving the season so far. The lowest grade that I've had this season thus far was episode number 2 at a 7.5. So if that's any indication of where the season is going and how things are playing out, it's all gravy. I love it. It's great. It's absolutely a blast, and I've been having such a fun time with the show, and I hope you have too. So let's try and recap. So last week things were really ramping up as the butterflies are starting to take over. I forgot the name of the city. My mind wants to call it Pleasantville, but I know that's wrong. And then we've also got the Peacemaker's dad, White Dragon, out of jail. He's leading the white supremacist group to probably try and track down and kill Peacemaker, which is a big problem. And basically, everybody's after Peacemaker right now, which is not looking good for him. But it'll be interesting to find out where things go, how things evolve, because this is the second to last episode. Or is it second to last if it's the one before the end? You know what I mean. It's the one before the end of the season. So it should be pretty exciting to find out what happens in the episode. I think we should jump into it, though. But before we do that, I do want to remind you, or at least if you're watching this for the first time, let you know how it works. So essentially the way it works is that right above me, there will pop up, and I'm going to go ahead and pop it in now, an episode time code. So I'm going to press play on my device. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. We're going to press play at the same time. As long as you follow this time that's going to be up here, you will be as synced as possible with me in the episode. I have to try and sync myself to the episode, but that's right around where we'll be. So when we laugh together. When we cry together, and so on. So I think without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. If you do come into the live stream during the stream, I will say hello to you. There's going to be plenty of commentary as per usual during each episode. So I'm super excited, and I think we should just jump into it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to bring up the episode here. So I'm going to there we go. Okay. I'm actually going to turn off my subtitles because I have the bad habit of reading ahead during shows. So now that my subtitles are off, I think we are good to go. Is there something really weird happening with my head? I feel like my head looks really weird. Is that better? Can anybody tell me? I have like hair sticking up. Anybody? Anybody want to tell me if I look weird? I feel like that's a little bit better. Do I look more like a human and less like a guy with weird hair? I think that's better. Okay, now we're good to go. Now that we fixed the hair situation. But like I said, if you do join with me live, make sure to let me know. If you're joining in the after show or after this goes fully done being live and whatnot, and you're watching it on replay, make sure to let me know in the comments. We want to leave a score for the episode. So make sure you let me know your score in the comments, or if you're here with me in the live chat, we'll do that at the end. So I think let's go ahead and get going. We're going to press play in 3, 2, 1, and go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We're good. On my way. Home sweet home. I hope that doesn't get us hit for copyright claim. Oh, we're gonna delve a little bit into Peacemaker's backstory here this week. Finally. Hey, Elias. The episode wasn't supposed to come out yesterday. It came out at technically 3 a.m. Eastern today, so it comes out on Thursdays, but 3 a.m. Eastern or when it becomes midnight on the West Coast, so that's when it becomes live. But we do live streams at 9 p.m. on the day of release here at the Nerdgenic channel, just so that's typically when their release schedule is. Oh, snap. Oh, this is when he killed his brother. So they were making them fight. Very interesting. Nope. Not doing that. So it's not so much Peacemaker's fault, it's more of his dad's fault. Really want to taste that? Well, nothing says great intro like a terribly sad moment to transition us into it. It's like Peacemaker is remembering the time that he killed his brother and, suffering mentally and having a breakdown in the bathroom, and everybody's after him. But you know what? Do you want to taste it? Not a very good transition there for that one, but it was it's a emotional moment. Hey, Steve, what's up, man? How are you? Welcome to the Peacemaker live stream. We're still in the intro of Do You Want to Taste It? If anybody wants to join along. I'm pretty synced time-wise. Maybe like half a second off of the timer up above me. I think James Gunn only directed episodes 1 to 5 and then the last one? I missed if it said who directed this episode. Because I know there was a brief period where he doesn't direct. Stop dragging my heart around. Directed by Brad Anderson on this one. I think it's funny. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, Judo Master is like the least of your problems. Oh, he's got trackers in the helmets. Someone is going to create that picture for 10 out of 10. We're going to the cow, all right. Why is Eagly walking? What is the purpose of him having the diary saying about the aliens? To try and disprove it? Okay. Is she gonna say about her mom? Is she ever gonna tell anybody about Amanda Waller being her mom? Finally. It's the first time I've seen a little bit of emotion out of this guy. Sense of urgency. What's this guy's deal with Cheetos? He kind of reminds me of the superhero movie outfit. I think it was his Dragonfly when it was Drake Bell. He kind of looks like that. I like how these guys have to have their amp up music getting ready to go into battle. If that doesn't end up on a t-shirt, I don't know what the point of that saying was. Or a sticker. Oh no. Oh, he can fly. Awesome. They have no idea what's coming at them. Oh no. Does he know that's his dad? I mean, he has to, right? Okay. It's a very odd shooting method, but okay. We'll go with it. Hey, Vigilante's good for something. He's crazy, but... Oh, you idiot. Did he really just kill himself? There's no way. He had to have survived that, right? The white dragon outfit looks like it should be right out of Power Rangers. Did he really die? That's messed up. You think for a guy who can, like, have all this tech, that they would... Okay, he didn't die. Oh, he got messed up, though. He would have, like, built some of this into his own helmet, considering the amount of tech he put in his helmets. Good for Vigilante for being able to get away from that. I mean, they kind of deserve it, right? Even if he's a small guy. He's a short king. For trying to wipe the glass away, he sure missed a lot of it. Uh-oh. We got trouble. Weird that basically the main cop would end up at his place. Detective, I mean, sorry. Or they're all staying in the same place. Just different floors. Did we know that? I feel like we didn't know that. Maybe I'm just dumb. Did they put it like on a animal or something? It'd be great if it was like on a bear. A raccoon. Pretty close. I don't know why I said pretty close. That was the dumb thing to say. I meant pretty close in that it was an animal, not that it was a bear in comparison to a raccoon. What happened? I was going to say, what happened to his face? Are they going to run into Vigilante? This feels like he's going really slow. Oh no. Maybe it was a good thing he was going slow. Someone's gonna come across him and find out. Apparently he never learned, butterflies never learned how to shoot. So when they kill the body, does it kill the butterfly? Because... Go, 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 go. Oh no! He couldn't have just stayed in there for me? Aw, man. Couldn't he have just hung out in the body for like 5 minutes? Are they gonna find his body on the floor? His dead butterfly body? Oh, he's still alive. Kind of. Oh no. Aww. I never thought I would be so sad to see one of the butterflies die. I didn't even like his character. Why am I sad about that? Oh no. Can anybody fight without a gun? Aren't you guys not trained in other stuff? Okay, somebody can fight. It's just maybe a fluke, right? But I mean, he's judo master, you see. You would think he'd be pretty skilled. But she seems to be giving him a pretty big run. Ooh. I don't think that toilet was hooked up to anything. What? You would think that those padding might be a little bit more electric resistant. Why'd she go cross-eyed? Are they gonna just like shoot at it? Not even bother to check? Is there one in his suit? They're in a ditch. Oh, I really didn't. Expected somebody would have to get out and push, but apparently not. Apparently these Fords got a little bit more oomph to them. And what I'm assuming is a 4-cylinder, so. The other helmet's in the trunk. You're gonna get left. Something bad's gonna happen. They switched like the scene, so it's like more like CG or something. Uh-oh. Oh no. You guys really couldn't see Peacemaker? I don't think he ran that far from the car. Oh man. Why aren't these guys effectively using their weapons? I was gonna say, like, are they not useful at all in this case? Oh no, they're gonna kill Yuli. Somebody is. That's not gonna be good. Oh no, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh. Ah, come on. I really hope he kills his dad. It's very interesting that he says that he calls it devil music when he's a white supremacist. Awfully bold. Hey, creature from the future. How's it going, my friend? Uh-oh. Oh, look who's joined the club. Man, he is really getting the best kills this season. He killed a bear. Now he took out all these white supremacist guys. Well, now it's mano y mano, my friend. Loving this series. So am I. It's good stuff. And things are only ramping up. Man, John Cena can act. Who would have thought? He's funny. Please do. All right. This show takes the steps it needs to. Even if they're the tougher decision, I love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you for doing that. At least somebody did it. Tough, but needed to be done. Sorry. I have no remorse. Yeah, don't do that. Brave writing, so refreshing. I know, right? Like, never would you see any superhero show or movie take a leap like that, especially from like Marvel. But DC having an offshoot like Peacemaker, they're willing to take that risk. I'm for it. Seemed like a good idea at the time. May have missed the previous convos, but Eagle is the best CGI character ever. He is actually very good. I have never had to stop and question the CG on Eagly. It's extremely believable. Don't know if you happen to catch the finale of Boba Fett creativity or from the future, but there's some questionable CGI throughout the series, but we can talk about that at another time. They always go to a vet clinic for anybody who's injured. Anytime I feel like that should start being like the way to get around it. So what I was saying is like everybody goes to a vet in movies when they're injured. So now the cops should not only check hospitals, they should start checking vet clinics Uh, it's the only thing that makes sense. Then they're going to have to get around that trope, which should be interesting. Man has got quite a disconnect. Did Eagly die? Catching up with that tomorrow. Seen some of the worst compositing and CGI in Boba Fett. Never mentioned the disappointment of the direction. Yeah, rough. John Cena is putting it on the table for this, putting those acting chops out there for these past few episodes. Is Eagly gonna give him a hug? Oh my god. I would have never thought an emotional moment of this caliber would ever be in Peacemaker. He's gonna try and take a picture. Uh-oh. Something's gonna happen with the wife. I have a bad feeling about the wife. Ten out of 10, no. I'm surprised Vigilante didn't say something really dumb right there. Yeah, but now they know that you know about the cow, so they're gonna put all of their protection up in front of it, so there's lost the element of surprise. Bingo. Teleport what? You can do that too? Well, I mean, they're aliens. That was a washing machine. I was gonna say they die. Vigilante is a menace. Oh boy. I hate to say it, but if they want to come, let them come. You kind of need all the help you can get at this point. If they want to risk their lives, get in the car. Oh, it's like a mobile vets. I was like, why exactly are they... Does this veterinary clinic have a van of this caliber? Ouch. Well, I mean, she kind of deserves it from based on what's happened. I forgot what the name of their group was in the group chat. I want to say 7-Eleven or 1110, something like that. Oh boy. Looks like the worm from Monsters vs. Aliens. But I mean, it's kind of what we expected it to look like, a little bit. Anybody else? Definitely a lot bigger than I thought, too. Okay. That was the episode? No way. That was so short. That was a super short episode. Normally they go for like 40 something minutes. That was 35, 37. Oh, they left it at such a good spot. I was so ready. They knew what they were doing on that one. They knew what they were doing. Cannot believe that. I know. Disappointed. Not disappointed in a bad way, but like things were like at the pinnacle of like hype and like getting you ready. And then they cut it from underneath us. Absolutely insane. I'm baffled. I didn't check the time for this episode for how long it would be. And it just, wow. Absolutely wow. I'm speechless at that. Genuinely speechless. Okay. It's thicker than water. Oh. They have the most random... Oh my god. They have the absolute most random post-credit scene. Oh my god. Some people cannot be trusted, excuse me, with a microphone. It's just, it's not good. Then you have that exact situation happen. All right, so that was the episode. Still baffled. Wow. Cannot believe they ended it there. But I mean, it's going to make for a pretty epic finale. So I guess I can't be that mad at it. But at the same time, like, that was like some gold there. They were on a real roll. And, shame, shame, shame. Okay, let's turn off the timer. The very, very low, very sad timer that was up there. But All right, so that was episode number 7. If you are joining me live, thank you so much. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification if you haven't already. But if you're here with me live, make sure you let me know in the live chat what grade you would give that episode. Or if you're watching on replay, let me know in the comment section. It is out of 10, so I mean, based on the amount of things that kind of happened, the escalation, the emotion that was going through, I'm kind of in an 8 to 8.5 range here. I just feel like that's going to be a good solid number for a lot of what the episode was. It had so much emotion. The dad got what was coming to him, essentially. Peacemaker kind of had that emotional moment. Actually, several emotional moments. I'm going to go with an 8.5. I know that might be overzealous of myself to put that, but I would go 8.5. I really enjoyed the episode. Despite its ending, the way that it was able to build that anticipation, build the tension of basically everybody attacking the team from every angle, and then be able to set us up for the finale and leave us with that amount of a cliffhanger and that amount of just like being ready to go into battle and then, you know, cutting it so short. Is it frustrating? Sure, but I'm not going to take that against it. Take that against them, rather. I feel like that's more testament to them being able to properly build up a finale, which next week's going to be pretty epic. I'm expecting a lot of gun shootouts. Excuse me. Obviously, the cops versus Peacemaker. I don't think we have to really worry too much about the white supremacists and White Dragon, obviously, with his death. I think that, you know, that's going to kind of calm down, possibly. Maybe there will be somebody who can come in and sort of try to take up the dad's mantle to some degree. But hopefully Peacemaker will find a helmet that he can use for this big battle. I think he's probably going to need it to some degree. So it'll be interesting. And plus, his dad can't make them anymore, obviously, since he's no longer alive. So it'll be interesting to find out how Peacemaker will go be moving forward. If he's just going to go back for that bag of helmets that he left out in the woods, or is he just going to kind of, you know, just go without it for a while? Maybe he's just going to try and evolve beyond it. Maybe he'll meet somebody who, even if it's under Amanda Waller's charge, can supply him kind of like a Q or like a tech guy who can build these things for him. Maybe even Economo or Economist guy can do it for him. I mean, he seems pretty tech savvy. I don't know how, you know, hardware familiar he is, but I think that would be a good compromise. Have him kind of be that Q or that tech guy in the chair almost. For both Peacemaker and Vigilante. Maybe it could build to that for the future. But let me know what you think. But next week, obviously, like I was saying, in terms of expectations, they're pretty freaking high. After the emotion of this episode, even the action was really good. I feel like that the action is obviously going to be even more ramped up for the next one. I don't really know, though. I mean, the whole point is to go and kill the cow, right? But, like, once they presumably get through all of the cops and people that are being controlled by butterflies, when they kill the cow, what's sort of the end game of the season? Like, you just high five and go home? Like, how can they really build it for a season 2? I'm sure they have the ability to, because I feel like very much like the Suicide Squad, you know, the mission's over, everybody kind of goes home. There's no real purpose for everybody to kind of like come back for a sequel if there is one, unless there's another mission. So obviously in the future, if this does happen to have a season 2, which I believe James Gunn did say they were kind of in talks for already, so it wouldn't surprise me, especially considering how good this season has been, if they do get a season 2, that's going to be what happens moving forward. Is that it's basically going to be Amanda Waller kind of puts out this assignment. Peacemaker either goes out on it or obviously has some sort of existential crisis to some degree now that he's not sure if he wants to kill people or not. And then moving forward is either he will go on that or maybe he's just going to kind of go off and do his own sort of bounty hunter type gig. I don't know if that makes any sense. sort of be that hero for hire. Obviously not Marvel, who actually probably has the trademark on that name, I'm sure, with Iron Fist and Luke Cage. Oops, as I kick the camera. But something along those lines, maybe just sort of takes a break and just goes and does some other weird, wacky rock stuff. I don't really know. Like, he just goes out and maybe follows a band around Europe. I don't know. Like, there's really no predictions for the future that I can make yet other than that. But regardless, I think they're ramping up for an epic finale that I'm super excited for. Again, I think that James Gunn's going to be directing the finale. So I fully expect the biggest and wildest things to be happening in this finale, more so than the past 7 episodes. I mean, the first episode was absolutely insane. There's been a couple more insane episodes and insane moments throughout the season, but I feel like that it's going to be all building to an absolutely wacky, over-the-top finale. And it would be great, I think, if... partially if I want obviously Peacemaker to get like to be able to kill the cow and have that successful moment, but I think it would be kind of funny to have Economo do that, because in this episode he killed all the white supremacists, and then a few episodes back he killed a bear, and like he's like this weird, really big nerd guy that seemingly gets like the biggest and best kills out of a bunch of basically trained killers. And I think the irony of that is just absolutely hilarious. So if it is anybody besides Peacemaker that gets to kill the cow, I kind of hope it's Economo. I think it would just play for the joke of he's been able to kill everybody despite him not wanting to really be involved with a lot of these action moments. But we'll find out next week. Super exciting. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification for next week, as we will have the finale of Peacemaker right here, same time on the Nerdgenic channel, 9 p.m. Eastern. I think it's 8 p.m. Central, which is 6 p.m. Pacific, if my math is right. Or is it 7 Central? I think the U.S. has 4 time zones. It doesn't matter. I think there's 5. Doesn't matter. So make sure to join us next week. There's no Book of Boba Fett, but that does mean that we have more room for other videos, so you don't want to miss out on any of that fun stuff. Tomorrow we've got a video of a DC animated movie review coming out for that, so make sure to be on the lookout as that comes out tomorrow. And on Saturday we have my new episode of the Weekly History of series. I'm not gonna... Should I give you a hint? It's Marvel related. It's a character that has been teased for a number of years. Can I say that? Can I say that and you guess who it is? If you can, good for you. If you can't, that's okay. Just hang out, wait till Saturday, and you'll find out who that character is. But I am going to be recording that video and getting it edited and ready for Saturday. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, I appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification. Make sure to follow us across all the social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of the tags will be, or handles, are at Nerdgenic. So it's going to be the same across the board. And that way, if you follow us on social media, you make sure you don't miss out on any special news, announcements, anytime we have an article at nerdgenic.com, or when we talk about when we're about to go live right here on the Nerdgenic YouTube channel. So don't miss out on any of it, and make sure to follow us across social media. But in the meantime, if you do want some more video content from us, be sure to check out these videos on screen, like my recent video talking about the Amazon Original Series Reacher, which just recently got renewed for Season 2 only 3 days after it was premiered on Amazon Prime. So make sure to check out that review, and make sure to check out the series, because I don't want to give away my review, but check out the series. I'm going to recommend you check it out, good or bad. So make sure you check it out and watch my video, as well as check out my playlist of my weekly history of series that I just mentioned, where I give the comic book history of various heroes and villains with new episodes every single Saturday. But other than that, I've been Aaron Waller. This has been Peacemaker, episode number 7, live stream watch party. I will see you next week for another live stream, but we'll have plenty of videos in between. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We really do appreciate it. We hope to see you in the next video. Peace.